Okay, now I'm back. Now I'm back. You guys hear me okay? Let me just check my microphone. Yes, it is. Good. All right, let me pop out the chat here. So once again, I am here. Welcome to Honey Badger Arcade. We're going to be looking at KVULT premiere. They're going to be making some announcements in just under a minute. 2 minutes. Just under 2 minutes, 1 minute, I don't know. Very shortly. So I thought it would be best if I was ready for that. Where? Wrong. Moment. There we go. Okay, we're live. Next. Up. Go. 1 more minute, y'all. I want to know what these guys at the Great Rebellion, the developers, they got in store for us. They seem very hyped to talk about it. And I'd like to see what it is they have planned. So this should be exciting. See if the chat is working still. So I'm just going to put a couple of test chats out here. X chat is working. Rumble chat is working. And we're going live. It's starting up. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's see here. Like the sound is working on. I'm gonna lower the volume on this a little bit so I'm not fighting with it too much. This is the countdown. That looks freaking awesome. Although I don't think this is a game announcement or anything. High Art 4s. Let's see some base games. Yeah, let's. See what they have in mind. I can even pop out their chat, actually. I can display it. So that it will also come up. Y'all's chat. 1 minute to go. Yep, here we go. It's starting. This channel for KVULT Games, that's spelled KVULT Games. They only have 634 subscribers, guys. Give them a follow. Give them a sub. Support the work of indie developers. Counting down. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. And there are 4 games in development.
Welcome to KVULTcast, our showcase of everything we've been working on here at KVULT Games.
We want to thank all our fans for a fantastic year, everyone who crowdfunded or picked up the Great Rebellion. We had a great launch with over 10,000 downloads across multiple stores and very positive reviews from players and gaming outlets. With only one small government taking issue with us.
And in Germany.
For our very small team working with basically no budget, this
Germany
was a
is
huge
so
achievement.
Good,
It was a true labor of love. Throughout the year since release, we put out multiple content drops expanding the Great Rebellion. Our success allowed us to update our website, KVULT.games, and expand our next games. We will have more Great Rebellion news to come later, but today I'd like to lift the veil on what other things we've been working behind the scenes in the various teams making up KVULT Games by now. got 4 new games in development now to share with you, which I think our audience is going to love. Maybe not the fabled modern audiences, but the gamer audience. Most of these titles
That's the
are
only
still
audience
in
that
early
counts.
development. The first is a special
Those
one.
are the
in
people that
particular
have,
for our
you know, that
longtime
pay
fans.
money for
If the
stuff.
Great Rebellion was our love letter to the early 90s, this one's for the early 2000s. We hope you enjoy.
Isometric, giving Fallout 2, Fallout 1. It's like procedurally generated stages. It's like a sequel, maybe. Lots of weapons and playable characters. Destructible objects and environments. Very cool. This looks good. Extensive upgrades and progression. Blowing up the nightclub. Blowing up the club over here. Surface system for fire, liquids, and more. Metal synth soundtrack by Retro Rebel. Synth is the future. Literally. Hyper Rebellion, Blood and Circuits. Is this like, it looks like it's in the same like this like setting. That looks good. That looks really good.
Hyper Rebellion Blood and Circuits is the spiritual successor to the Great Rebellion.
Yes, I knew it.
This is a
That's what I was
high-octane
suggesting.
twin-stick horde shooter in which you can level up and upgrade multiple playable characters. Human 1028
Literally
and
me.
the Rebellion return to Earth, only to find it overrun by a new cult and their army of the Mechavics, a cyborg army who've traded their souls for circuitry to serve a machine god.
Transhumanists.
This time around, things will be darker than ever before.
Matrix
Hyper
two-stick
Rebellion will be the
shooter.
most ambitious game we've made. Destructible buildings, physically based rendering, giant hordes of enemies, a surface system for fluids and fire and explosive hazards you can use to your advantage. Our crowdfund of a Hyper Rebellion is now live on Indiegogo. We would dearly appreciate your support in bringing this ambitious game to life. We have been entirely funded by our audience, and as a private business, our allegiance has always been to our people. There are no corporate strings attached to us. With all that said, please do go over to our crowdfunding campaign and support us. You will decide how big we can go with this game.
Looks good.
Our
So that's
next
their
game is
most
being developed in
ambitious.
partnership with a new development team, and is something we have been incredibly excited to announce under the KVULT Games label. I don't want to spoil anything just now, so please enjoy the trailer the team has put together for you.
Adjusting some stuff in the vertical.
How many years has it been? I've lost count. Well, long enough for you to be kept asleep. It's time to wake up. To wake everyone up. And for that, we need you.
Attention. Engaging redemption protocol. Stand by for extraction.
Serene Estates Last Guide. The demo now available on Steam. Ooh, I might check that out. Me leaving the Goon Pod. Okay, so it's like a lighter game, but that's cool. Tell us about it.
Serene Estates Last Guy is a 3D action adventure set deep within an impossibly vast housing facility. A megastructure stretching across hundreds of square miles. Yet out of all of its inhabitants, only one is awake. Seeing man-made horrors beyond comprehension will ignite the spirit of any man. Your sole objective becomes to escape Serene Estates. Along the way, you'll uncover the secrets of what happened within its walls. The complex is alive in ways it shouldn't be. Intelligent, responsive, and hostile. The gameplay is a mix of exploration, environmental puzzles,
good
and
old-fashioned
action. It focuses on navigating the facility's interconnected spaces, solving challenges, and facing obstacles that stand between you and freedom. Heavily inspired by the aesthetics and mechanics of early 2000s design, with visuals and mechanics that evoke the era's classics. Designed by a small indie team, Serene Estates Last Guy aims to capture the essence of those timeless experiences.
I like he's wearing a
while
VR
offering
helmet.
a new story
We live in a
and setting
simulation.
for players to immerse themselves in. Big news. The demo for Serene Estates Last Guy is available for download on Steam right now. So pause the video, wishlist the game, and download the demo. This goes a long ways towards helping us. We hope you
Let's do it.
enjoy. Thank you.
In wake of ruin rose a kingdom bold to stake its claim upon the Isle of Rekes hold. They carved their halls in stone beneath the crown, but dared too deep and brought the mountain down. No simple gem lay hidden in the
Very
deep,
small, 750
but
megabytes
swords
for the
of
demo of
curse
Serene
and
Estates.
shadowy crystals
So if you want to check it out.
an ancient foe long lost, ferocious, wild, now wakes for war, their haven long defiled. In shield war bound, united hearts they share, while royal envoys scour the lands with care. They seek the brave, the desperate, the bold, to drive back night and guard the Dwerghold.
Black hole. Old school dungeon crawling. Ooh. Turn-based combat. That looks good. Golem got hit. Oh, this is like Bard's Tale, like the old Bard's Tale. Might and Magic, I think, was one that was like this. Vintagry. Word hold. Can't read that. Way too Nordic for me. It's way too pagan. I can't read it.
Welcome to Dwarf Home, or in their tongue, Dwerghold. This is a classic, old school and traditional dungeon crawler in the vein of games like Dungeon Master or Orcs and Elves, featuring a soundtrack by various dungeon synth artists. Besides dungeon crawling, base building and resource gathering will play an important role, giving you a reason to gather wealth and risk your life. We at KVULT Games all wanted a true classic video game genre that we could take on the go with us, not filled with time-wasting mechanics or shady monetization schemes. You'll be able to play a free demo, and if you like it, there will be one transaction to unlock the full game. That's it. We don't want another slop mobile game. We wanted a game that you could take with you and lose yourself in, like the handhelds we grew up with. Handheld gaming, not mobile gaming. In Dwerghold, you will travel through dungeons deep and caverns old. You will set out with a band of adventurers to reclaim the dwarf home from an evil necromancer, and the deeper you dig, the darker the danger. Make no mistake, adventurers will suffer mortal wounds. This isn't modern fantasy with millennial writing and twink orcs. In our day, orcs were orcs, elves were elves, and dungeon delving wasn't a social justice movement. We're looking forward to you playing it. We want KVULT Games to be taken anywhere you go. Eventually, our plan is to release an expanded version on PC.
Yeah, I get
and console
wizardry,
after
mostly
the
wizardry
initial
vibes
mobile
from
launch.
this. Wizardry and
We hope you
the
enjoy the
old,
next
I'm talking about the
teaser
old
we have
wizardry.
in line
It's like
for
one
you.
on like the Nintendo. And Might Magic and the Bard's Tale game that was on, I think my friend had it for like Apple IIc or something.
2 weeks ago. Still nothing.
Okay.
My boss's wife works down there. He said he'd put in a good word for us if I do this job in Q9.
Q9? How long will you be gone?
Not long, I promise.
No twink forks, that's right.
Oh, boo-boo, you look terrible.
Feel terrible too. All these day shifts are killing me. But we'll both feel better once we get that permit to have our baby.
Game about a father. Let's fucking go. Currently, China's got another game. NetEase has another game coming out. That is about a father and son, or father and son relationship too. And it's not subversive piece of shit like God of War in the last place.
Not long. I promise.
Biostician. This looks like it's still probably early in development, but hopefully we'll hear something about it, what it's gonna be.
Biostician is our upcoming narrative adventure and technological horror game with a story written by Dave Martell, the creative talent behind the popular Bizarchives magazine. In the wake of global calamity, man has achieved a utopia of progress. With the aid of AI, the dream of an eco-futurist paradise has been realized. But when it all rots away, what will happen when the machine learns to dream? While fulfilling daily tasks, AI tech Riz Eisenbrook uncovers an anomaly in the frame systems of Arkhaven, a fallen solarpunk hellhole. This routine repair sends him into digital voids where unfathomable terrors lurk. Biostician will be an episodic solarpunk horror adventure series, which we hope will unnerve you when it releases. Inspired by the spirit of classic games like The Longest Journey or Grim Fandango, mixed with a truly unique setting and aesthetics, prepare to be sucked into a new take on weird fiction, a mixture of dystopian futurism and cosmic horror, where unspeakable things await amongst the endless sprawl of the megacity.
Okay.
Now for our final announcement of 2025. The Great Rebellion will be getting another release. This time, it is not set in 2085, but instead in 2084, and it is coming to a handheld system. Edition 2084 will bring changes to the universe. Every record has been destroyed or falsified, every book rewritten, every picture has been repainted, every statue and street building has been renamed, every date has been altered, and the process is continuing day by day and minute by minute. History has stopped, nothing exists except an endless present, in which Lucis Lux is always right.
That is the world we live in, the endless present. I've talked about this.
As you can see, we have been hard at work, and we hope you are excited for our new games, and to play the Great Rebellion on the go or in your living room. Over the course of the last year, new developers and artists joined KVULT Games, each bringing their own ideas and talents with them, and allowing us to form teams dedicated to multiple games. The individual titles are being developed by teams of 2 to 4 people each, with some crossover. Please do consider donating on Indiegogo and helping fund the charge. We cannot exist without your help and support. In us, you will find loyal developers, with you being our sole allegiance, the player and customer and nobody else. Games rise and fall, live and die by how they treat their players. Unlike some companies, we are not here to be moral arbiters. We are here to make games. Remember,
They don't want you playing our games.
Section is banned. Well, we hope you enjoyed KVULT Cultcast 2025. Definitely look those guys up. If you don't already know, I've had the pleasure of interviewing them. I'll switch because I think I'll wrap it up. But this kind of like came, I wouldn't say last minute. Like the guys over at KVULT Games, they reached out to me looks like last week or so, and said that they had this coming up, and they wanted me to know about it. So I told them that I would try to, I'd be willing to help them in whatever way I could to promote it. And yeah, I figured since it was already a video they made, figured I'd just do a reaction. I guess I'm not the only one. There's a lot of other people doing it too, so that's cool. And yeah, it looks good. It looks good. So let's see here. Look at some of what you guys are saying. Now I do have the KVULT Games chat open, so I'm not going to read that because those guys don't know that I'm streaming right now. But Art Force says based. Super D says grid-based movement. I like that. Talking about fantasy RPG game. Which one of those did you guys think looked the most promising, or they were the most interested in? I think the first one got my attention. I think that was probably like maybe that was why they opened with that. It's like their strongest, the one that was the strongest in terms of the potential. So Frank Blaskowitz says, I'm digging the music. Thank you, Frank. Let me see what else. Mr. 303 says this gives Silent Hill vibes, referring to that last one. I'm sorry, I kind of forgot what the names of those games were. Should I go back? Oh, I closed. But what has my attention is probably the first game. Actually, no, the first, they all do. They all do. I've never really gotten into narrative games, but I'd be willing to check that one out. Because like I did play a couple of them, and once I understood what they were about, it was kind of easier for me to get into. Like I remember trying to get into what's the one where you play Rincewind? They're like, I think it's called RimWorld or something. I don't really so yeah, I mean I tried to play that. And there was like the Neverhood, games like that. So I have had my experience with those, but they were never really like the thing that drew me in big time. So wait, on here. Oh no, yeah, we're good. Okay. So anyway, yeah, so I want to know what you guys think looks better, which one that you'll be interested in most, and get your thoughts on that. Which one was the turn-based dungeon crawler? Yeah, that was the one that I couldn't pronounce the name. It was like the Darkhold, but it was like set a different way. That one looks pretty good. The first game, the spiritual successor to Great Rebellion, looks good. That's more like my speed in terms of like gameplay. The name sounded Icelandic, okay. And the turn-based RPG, the platformer too. The last guy. I'm actually going to play the demo for that. Serena State's Last Guy is the one, and I got the demo, so I'll probably check it out. Maybe I'll stream demo of it at some point. Not now because I got to get ready for my show, but maybe I'll stream it this week or something. Just see how the demo is, and so you guys can get your thoughts. So that sounds good to me. If that sounds good to you, but anyway. Okay, with all that said, I'm going to wrap up the show there. Thanks, guys, for coming on this stream to look at the announcements. They look very promising, and they did a good job with the Great Rebellion. So let's see how they do. All right, so thank you guys so much. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Long live Vivia.